Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Big Brother Brian Baird here. So we're just going to talk a little bit quiet again today because I don't really know. It's kind of late. It's 10:28 right now. So coming up, the Power of Veto meeting takes place. Another fight between the Lovebirds, Fezzi and Haley, and another edition of The Outside View. All that coming up right now. So let's begin. No theme song. We got a lot to talk about. No time for a theme song. So level 4 has taken out 3 members from the other side of the house, and this week might make the 4th member because Angela wants to take up Fezzi. So Haley and Fezzi kind of recap the last 3 weeks, and they realize that 3 of their Alliance members went home because of them. They are the reason why 3 of their friends went home. And Fezzi's like, I shouldn't have put up Scotty. Oh, really? Oh, now you figure out that was a stupid move. A little late, my friend. The motif for Fezzi this season has been, I'm too late. Day 60, he plans to start playing the game. Day 65, he plans to start making alliances. And now he realizes that he's a dumb player. So level 4 and JC realize that Sam winning the veto is not a good idea, because if Sam wins veto, he's going to pull off Fezzi, and JC's going to go up in his spot. Not good for JC. So Angela and Haley talk, and Angela tells Haley that Fezzi is the target, which means that Haley needs to fight for herself to stay because she can't make herself a target. I mean, people don't love Haley at this point, so she kind of needs to make a case for herself, saying, you know, here's a reason why you should keep me over Fezzi. So Fezzi and JC talk while Fezzi's showering, and Fezzi basically threatens JC if he doesn't use the veto on Fezzi, but JC says that he doesn't make any promises, and Fezzi says that's not a good idea because if Fezzi goes home, JC is next. Oh. JC does not like this, and he's now nervous. So now the Power Veto competition takes place, and it gets super dramatic. Everything is in slow motion for like absolutely no reason. The editing department was just having a jam and a half with this competition. And Casey wins the veto, so congrats to her. Haley and Fezzi are obviously pissed at this point, so Haley plans to socially integrate herself with all the other house guests in the house and kind of make friends with them so that they don't send her home. But gullible, jealous Fezzi does not like this, which is understandable because Haley's the only person that he has in the house at this point, which is Fezzi's fault because he sent home his friend last week. So of course Fezzi has to pick a fight with Haley, not something I agree with. And Fezzi's like, ugh, I don't like the way you're acting, and Haley's like, well, how do you want me to act? And he's like, ugh, I don't care anymore, and just leaves. Fezzi also questions their validity of the relationship that they have. Was the showmance that they had a showmance, or was it gonna turn out to be something real outside of the house? He doesn't know. It was a little more dramatic than that. So Haley's now crying in the hammock, and of course, of all people, Brett walks out into the backyard to comfort her and cuddle with her and stuff, and she reassures Brett that their showmance and relationship was not real. They don't really love each other, which it's like beyond complicated. It doesn't even make sense. Haley also says that Fezzi has turned cold and she no longer wants to be with him. So now the Power Veto meeting takes place, and Casey ultimately chooses not to use the veto, which means that Haley and Fezzi are the final 2 nominees. This also means that Tyler's Power app that he had has now expired, and he never ended up having to use it, which is good for him, but you know, I kind of wanted to see what would have happened if he used it. So either Haley or Fezzi will be evicted tomorrow night, but just because you're out of the house doesn't mean you're out of the game. The twist that Jolie revealed tomorrow will play out tomorrow night live, so we will see what that means. So now it's time for the outside view, and this one is going to involve JC and Rachel. Rachel was evicted many weeks ago. She didn't even make it to jury. I'm not going to really explain much of it. I'm just going to kind of show you what happened, but basically I'll introduce it. Apparently JC had started a rumor at the start of the summer that Rachel was transgender. And now JC has the nerve to ask Rachel in person if she is transgender. Take a look.
Are you a real girl? Yes. That was a comment that you were trans. Who said that? Like the second week. Who said that? I did. Okay. No, not a chance. You have a big Adam's apple.
JC, please go to bed and stop talking to me. I'm serious. Stop it.
So when you're asked to stop doing something, you should stop. And then when you are slapped to stop doing something, you should stop. I don't really get why JC continues This is not the first time that he's been accused of being controversial. He has even been warned by CBS and the producers of Big Brother to stop with this inappropriate behavior. This is just one of many things that he has done, many of which that we haven't even talked about yet. Rachel is not transgender, to clarify, but this does remind me of an incident that happened on Survivor. Take a look.
Continue. Why haven't you told anyone you're transgender? What I'm showing is a deception.
But that's personal.
It has nothing to do with the game. I'm not using that as anything negative.
The game is personal.
I'm not knocking him.
That's not deception. You just
That was just to reveal to whom he wanted.
Well, I think I know the answer to this question, but there's no question who's going home tonight, right?
Oh, sure.
We don't need to vote. Just grab your torch. Starner, Travis vote.
The next season of Survivor airs this fall on CBS. Now back to Big Brother. I simply don't see how somebody can go on national television and accuse someone of being transgender and not expect to get backlash from the public. So that's it. The live eviction and the live twist both take place tomorrow night at 9/8 Central, only on CBS, hosted by Julie Chen. And with Haley and Fezzi on the block, it looks like Fezzi's gonna be out the door tomorrow night. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.